So let us continue the transmission by asking each and every one of you to become very relaxed and comfortable in your seats. Allow yourselves to begin to breathe gently, easily, and let go of the thoughts of the day. The most important thing right now is to be here now. This is what is happening. So as you continue to breathe, and as your music rises and your lights begin to play, allow yourselves to fall into the dream that together in our imaginations we will co-create this time here in this experience together as we journey through other dimensions of reality, all of which exist within you, here and now. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And remember all of the things that you learned in this transmission this weekend of your time. Take another deep breath in and let it out. And know that you are changing the reality around you with every exhalation. Take a deep breath in and hold it, and hold it, and hold it, and blow it out, thus releasing all of the non-relevant limitations you may have chosen from birth to now to impose upon yourselves that have no business in your life anymore. They have served you and brought you to this point, but now it's time to let them go. Allow yourself to continue to breathe gently, deeply, and easily. And as you focus on the holotope, the play of light, and the interconnections, extend your senses into the realm of the plants, the trees, the flowers, the bushes, the grasses, the bubbling streams that feed them, the underground rivers that course up their roots, allowing them to rise like antennae high into the sky, to spread out their canopies with which they receive the sun, with which they see the whole earth, interconnected through their roots, colonies spread out far and wide, a large single organism of which you can be a part, of which you are also an extension of which you can learn to communicate with. Imagine yourselves once again in that forest, in those groves, your back to the tree, between the tree and the brook, allowing the burbling of the water to run its course, and the wind in the trees to blend with your breath and your heart, and feel that symphony. As it carries you away into other realms, allowing you to penetrate deeply into the energy, the consciousness, and the life of the trees, and the life of the water. Allow yourself to feel as you imagine you sit there. Energetic roots coming down from you into the ground, penetrating deeply into the roots of the trees, into the mycelial network that connects all the roots together, so that you can feel the cool drafts of water coming up those roots that you have now planted there, anchoring you to the earth, supporting you, feeding you, sustaining you, nurturing you, and creating a strong anchor and foundation into the soil, into the mineral kingdom and its consciousness, exchanging elements with you, chemicals with you, molecules with you, in a great symbiotic dance, in a great symbiotic exchange, an orchestration of symbiosis. You give to them, they give to you. What you breathe out, they breathe in. What they breathe out, you breathe in. And so the trees, the very trees themselves, with their vibrational energy in giving off that oxygen, penetrate deeply into your lungs. And you, in giving off your breath of carbon dioxide that they take in, penetrate deeply into their structures as well. You interpenetrate one another through the gases of the atmosphere, through the elements of the mineral kingdom and the elemental kingdom. You support each other. You are connected, irrevocably, irretrievably, eternally connected, breathing each other, literally, sustaining each other, literally, beautifully, in balance and harmony. And there is communion in that exchange. For information and messages are carried by the oxygen, by the carbon dioxide that each of you take in. You are always exchanging information. You are always exchanging energy and understanding. You cannot help but be immersed in that communion, in that conversation, in that orchestration, in that symbiotic exchange. You live in it. You are immersed in it. You swim in that sea together. Breathe it in. Feel it. Even now, it's coming from the trees, and you are giving to the trees, and you are one with the trees. Extensions of different types of nature, expressing themselves in their unique ways, working together to generate and create a beautiful world of balance and harmony and peace and love and creativity, an explosion of creation, a blossoming garden of creation with many blooming flowers, both plant and human and animal and mineral. The water in you is the water in them, is the water that has always been here from the beginning. And you exchange the liquid, the refreshing waters that give you your lifeblood, that give the trees their lifeblood. An exchange of air, an exchange of water, an exchange of elements that interpenetrate one another. In many ways, you are the walking trees, and in many ways, they are the sedentary humans. Though you may seem alien to one another, you are both denizens of the earth, creating the biosphere. And the trees, through you, can travel. Because as you take them in the water and the oxygen and the information that goes with it, and travel to and fro, and then release your breath to other trees, they pick up on the messages from the trees you first breathed in. So you are the conveyors between the trees, as are the animals, of information and energy in exchange. And the trees are the teachers for you of the things of the earth and the deep places in the earth where the waters run and the energies flow. And they anchor you to the earth, for you are the children of Gaia, all of you. You are the earth. It is a beautiful garden. It always has been, and it always can be, if you will find and express your true nature once again. The nature you had and the nature you have forgotten and the nature you are now recalling and remembering and bringing forth through yourselves in beautiful ways, for you are the gardeners that support the trees, and they are the teachers that shade and support you and give you breath of life as you give breath of life to them. Walk among the garden freely. Enjoy the exchange freely. Sink your roots deeply into the earth and rise high into the sky and branch out with your filaments to the cosmos to receive cosmic vibrational energy down through those branches into your trunks and deep into your roots, so that the earth also receives that information and that energy. Ultimate sharing, ultimate symbiosis. Take a deep breath in and let it out as the trees feed you and you feed the trees. Take a deep breath in and let it out as the trees feed you and you feed the trees. Take a deep breath in and hold it. And hold it, and blow it out as the wind and the weather and the climate. The wind that allows the trees to speak to you. Just listen. Just listen. And as you breathe, just listen. Continue to breathe. Continue to exchange with the trees. What they give to you and what you give to them. You are of the earth family, of all life thereupon. We are of the Ethasani family and all the life thereupon. And we form a link and a bridge between our worlds, our elements, our trees, our animals, our beings of all kinds. In the seas and the skies and the land. Symbiosis between worlds. Exchanging information like breath. Drinking deeply of understanding like water. Between our people and your people. For we are connected, we are family. And when we speak of making contact with you, we do not just mean with humans, but we mean with all life upon your world. For there is intelligence in everything. Nothing is without its own kind of intelligence, for it is all the expression of all that is, the flowering of the one, and the garden of eternity. Breathe it in, the sweetness and the enjoyment and the love and the peace. Breathe it in and out in the beautiful dance, the beautiful exchange, in the beautiful orchestration. Continue to breathe gently and easily. Float upon the currents of creation and be renewed and refreshed and energized for your own purpose of being yourself as fully as you can. Be at peace. Be at peace. our unconditional love to you all. And welcome home. And as you float freely now, and just enjoy the freedom of being, just the very freedom of being. Allow your lights to dim and your music to soften. And know that when you awaken to a new world where you will feel more deeply, more tangibly, the spiritual, energetic exchange that goes on constantly, the dance that you dance constantly with all the other life on your world. Be at peace and welcome home. Sweet dreams.